He's a father, he's our God, and the only thing we can give to him is to appreciate his goodness upon our lives by saying thank you. All right, let's go back to traffic update. Taking it from Molowu, problem at Volkswagen, a bus stop at Kukumaiko, Badagry Expressway. Says effort is on to get it repaired, though it's not affecting movement at the moment. I would search through. I think I saw it somewhere where it says it's been taken care of, or maybe it's another impediment entirely. But I would take a look and see if we have an update on that report. Well, let's go on to Masha Gudasrilere axis that says from Bode Thomas Junction inward and outward Babs and Nima to Do You Really? It is a good movement, likewise the return journey. The traffic from Bode Thomas Junction inward Eric Moore and route Abebe Village down to Igamo Bridge. It's very, very good. And that traffic, good traffic from Otsuoba to Lansing connecting Ogunlana Junction with traffic light signal at alternating at the traffic junction, while Ogunlana Junction down to Rando connecting onward journey is a good one, likewise the return journey. Now we have a good movement from Monile Gogoro connecting Masha Bridge down to Kilo. Nobi Street connecting Nuru Niwo connecting Nepa is approachable at this time, while good movement from Census to Agboyi inward at Delabu connecting Masha, we have it really good. Same applies to the return journey. The traffic still continues from there to Census connecting Alatunde Nimole to Ayetoro all the way to Nepa Junction. You have that area very good with functional traffic light. If you're going towards Brown Road to Pakwaguda connecting Ijesha Market, that area is also very good, approachable. Then finally, going towards Seleo Kota Link Bridge into Oshudi Expressway, that area is also very good and accessible. You have nothing to worry about it. While it says no impediment cited, we have officers on ground doing the needful and ensuring you have a good movement. And looking at the live camera right here in the studios, it is a good movement in most parts of the areas we're trailing at this time. A very good one around Alakpare Junction, though it looks kind of cloudy there. It's a feeling that it might rain real soon, but then it's still very cloudy around the Lakpare axis. And so please and please just be ready and ensure you're on to safety by the time it starts raining. Also, looking at the traffic situation, quite good and accessible. No impediment cited, no heat trees on the road. Motorists heading on to their destination this Sunday morning without an issue. Around Ojota is also very good. Ojota interchange going into Ojota proper, you have it good and accessible. A bit of activities of commercial bosses by the side of the road, but it's still good. It isn't affecting movements of motorists heading on to their destination. And even the heavy gridlock that we always experience during the weekdays leading into Uduyala Road connecting Maryland, still taking it from Ojota access this morning. All good. All very clear, no hitches as it says motorists heading on to their destination on that particular road at this time. But tomorrow, it certainly will be a different ball game. If you're going on to Ikeja is also very good this morning. Nothing for you to worry about. All good from these areas in which we are monitoring. But if there are changes, certainly we'll let you know about it. But it's still a very, very good movement. Now let's go back to music. The music of Dunsi Oyeka featuring Lawrence Oyo with Worthy of My Praise. eat rice. He's not going to eat salad. He's not going to eat any of the things that we humans eat. The only thing we can give to God that He can appreciate is our praise and worship. The music of Dosi Oyeko and Lawrence Oyo, worthy of my praise, is what you are listening to on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. And of course, my name is Timmy Dayo. Anthony still very much here in the building till about 2 p.m. before I hand you over to the Bushing Law crew. But before then, news at 12 will be coming your way real soon. In just about a few minutes, we'll be taking the break for news at noon, of course. But in the meantime, let's go back to the roads and see the traffic situation that we have for you. It's still very good around the metropolis this Sunday morning. All right, looking at K2 bus stop, it's known to always being busy, and it's still a busy one. We have lots and lots of vehicles on the road from what I can see from the live camera right here in the studio this morning. It's a busy movement. Activities taking place by the side of the road at K2 bus stop. But in all of this, none of it is affecting movements of motorists because they're heading on to their destination without an issue. What would you sing when you see God? You always be singing hallelujah, joining the host of heaven to say hallelujah to God in everything that we do. All right, let's move on to Ikeja axis this morning. Ikeja is still very good and accessible, going all the way to Ikeja underneath the bridge. From what I can see from the live camera, it is still very, very, very good and accessible this morning. You have no obstruction on your way whatsoever around Ikeja. If you're also heading towards Latif Jack on the road, from what I can see from the live camera, it's still very, 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 very very clear. We have motorists heading on to their destination. Very few number of vehicles I can say that I see on the road heading on to their destination. The busiest that we're seeing right now is K2 axis. Aside from that, other parts of Lagos are very good. Alakbere, very good. There is a fuel station just by the bus stop around Alakbere axis that I can see from here. Now, they are queued to the side of the road, of course, trying to get fuel. But then they are queuing, or the activities is not affecting movements of motorists around that axis. Other parts are very good to go. But like I do say, if you have a different reports, maybe from another angle of the roads that we are seeing, it will be a pleasure for me to hear from you, for you to give the report so that we'll be able to give our heads up to all the motorists who are heading in the same direction, or they have plans of heading in that same direction. You certainly will be our eyes on the road. And of course, we certainly would appreciate hearing from you, given us traffic situation as it is. And it should also be nice for us to think together, for us to look at the situation going on in the country, going on in the world altogether. You know, you'll be wondering which of those countries in the world actually has peace as it is. So many countries going through their own turbulent time or the other. But in all of this, we're still grateful for the gift of life in which God has given unto us. The station is Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. And of course, the program watch at this time. Now, time check in the studio is 11:46. Still very much here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
One dial that gets you locked down all day, all time with that
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. We'll be taking a break for news at noon, and at the other side of 12, we'll be back for more traffic reports. And of course, our great team to elevate your Sunday afternoon it will be. But still, we look forward to hearing from you, dropping in traffic update from different parts of Lagos as it is. Let us know what's happening around your area. Okay, before I go, looking at Alakmare Junction right from the live camera right here in the studios, the activities of those who are buying fuel. I will try to zoom and see the fuel station name is now affecting movements of motorists who are gradually navigating to their destination. The activities of those who are trying to buy fuel is gradually affecting the movements of other motorists that are going on to their destination and not trying to get fuel around there. But whatever it is you do, if you're parking and trying to get fuel, please park to the side of the road so that what you do does not become an issue with other people who are heading on to their destination. They need to get to the destination. They need to get where they're going to on time, and our movement and activities can't be obstructing them in any way. I was still letting you know that other parts of the metropolis are looking good. K2 still quite a gradual movement. Market activities taking place by the side of the road. Also, commercial buses picking and dropping of passengers also taking place. But this is not obstructing movement in any way. It's not obstructing movement at all. So you can head on towards Ikorodu or going to other parts of K2 access that you're going onto. And then so looking at Latif Jack on the road, it is a very good movement. Alternations are the things that will stop you. Alternations at different points of the road are just the only thing that will stop you. We do not have an impediment on that road. Motorists have it good and on to their destination. Either if you're going towards Ikeja or you're going towards Berger or going towards Owa, you have it good on Latif Jack on the road this afternoon. Absolutely nothing for you to worry about. Also, if you're going in or coming in from Ibadan, that's on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. If you're going in or out on that expressway, I can also, through it ATB, let you know it is a good movement there. No obstruction affecting your movement. Commercial buses also picking up and dropping of passengers, but they have it good this morning. Absolutely nothing for you to worry about. No obstruction on your way. All right, time check in the studio is 11:58. We'll take that break for news at noon, and when I come back on the flip side of 12, it's a bit more report and great tunes coming your way. Stick with us on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
That helps you navigate through Lagos traffic. We are the 96.1 dial.
Good afternoon and welcome to News at Noon. First, the highlight. Lagos State Government restate commitments to improve safety in driving standards. Federal government begins meetings of oil pipelines, pledges to release progress report. And on the foreign scene, Hawaii braces for tropical storm Horn as authorities declare state of emergency. And in sport, World Table Tennis Tournament finds Nigeria's Quadri Arena for missing 2 games. Now the news in details. I am Tini Dayo. Anthony. The Lagos State government has reiterated its commitment to improve safety and ensure it is prioritized by the professional drivers operating within the metropolis through the effective driver education. Commissioner for Transportation, Oluwaseun Osiyemi, stated this while speaking at the 2024 Driving School Instructors and Operators Train the Trainer workshop held at STO Research Center, CBD, Alausa Ikeja. Osiyemi underscored the vital role of driver education in achieving the United Nations Global Plan for the Decade of Action for Road Safety 2021 to 2030, aimed at cutting road traffic deaths and injuries by 50% in 2030. He revealed that the state government is advocating for the inclusion of driver education into school curricula as this will be significantly reduce global road accidents and create a safer driving environment. Earlier, General Manager of the Lagos State Driver Institute, Lasri Afusat Tiamiu, said this year's theme, the role of driver education in road safety and economic development in the 21st century, was strategically planned in line with the State Development Plan, which highlights safety as a booster of economic development. General Manager of Lagos State's Neighborhood Safety Agency, LNSA, Ifala Dayo, has reassured the safety and security agencies in the state will continue to work in tandem towards the security of lives and properties. Oyeka gave the assurance while speaking at Batch 9 of the 2024 mandatory training for safety and security agencies in the state at the Lagos State Law Enforcement Training Institute, LETI. He said the visit to LETI is to encourage officers and appreciate the willingness of the government to organize a program aimed at equipping law enforcement officers in the state with the required knowledge and update them on the use of new enforcement technologies. The federal government has designated infrastructure in 13 key sectors as critical national infrastructure that must not be in any way tampered with. Now, these sectors include power and energy, water, information, communications, and science and technology, banking, finance and insurance, health, public administration, education, defense and security, transport, food and agriculture, emergency service, industrial and manufacturing, and mines and steel. It also listed the grid substation transmission base, Nigeria Interbank Settlement System, the bank verification number, and the National Identification Number database as critical services infrastructure. Now, this is contained in the Designation and Protection of Critical National Information Infrastructure Other 2024, an official gazette recently signed by President Bola Tinubu. Now, the designation means that anyone who attacks any infrastructure listed in the gazette commits an offense and is liable to prosecution. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, NUPRC, says work is ongoing on the metering of crude oil pipelines across the country. This is coming as the country currently grapples with the issue of oil theft, causing substantial adverse impact on economic growth, business opportunities, and the profit margin of oil companies. NUPRC spokesperson Olaide Shonola stated that the agency remains committed to ensuring metering processes is fully implemented. Shonola added that a progress report will be released soon. It will be recalled that the Federal Executive Council on July 18th announced the award of a $21 million contract for the metering of 187 crude oil flow stations in Nigeria. The The National Assembly, in compliance with Section 2, Subsection 1 of the Public Complaints Commission Establishment Act, has announced the appointments of Chief Commissioner and Commissioner for the Commission. In a statement by the clerk to the National Assembly, Sani Tamboa, the National Assembly named Bashir Abubakar from Kaduna State as the new Chief Commissioner for the Commission. The statement added that inauguration date for the Chief Commissioner and Commission designates across the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory will be announced very soon. And now to foreign news. Tropical storm Horn is threatening to deliver a weekend blow to Hawaii. A tropical storm warning is in effect at Hawaii's Big Island, with a storm on track to deliver heavy rain, strong winds, dangerous seas and fire concerned to a Tindan tri-state still recovering from one of the most devastating fires in United States history. Hawaii Governor Josh Green declared a state of emergency on Saturday evening due to the threat from ON and the elevated fire danger in the state. According to proclamation, the disaster emergency relief period will continue through Monday as the storm is expected to pass near or just south of the Big Island through early Sunday and will continue to head west into Monday before beginning to slow early next week. And in sport, the World Table Tennis Tournament, WTT, has fined Nigeria's Quadri Arena $5,000 for missing 2 WTT tournaments. He failed to participate at the World Team Championships in February this year and the WTT Champions event in March, citing diarrhea and club commitment. Arena argued that he informed WTT well in advance of his non-availability for the World Cup and World Champions Tour. The four-time Olympian, who has approached the ITTF tribunal after being fined by WTT, said he would approach the Court of Arbitration for Sport if he does not get justice from ITTF tribunal. But just before we go, please slow down at road junctions, intersections, and pedestrian crossing. You can follow us on like all our various social media platforms. X, a Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 961 FM. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. You can also subscribe and watch the news and program live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website at www.trafficradio961.ng. Now, did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration completed the Lekki Free Trade Zone jetty and offloading platform? You can get more details on Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government has reiterated its commitment to improve safety and ensure it is prioritized by the professional drivers operating within the metropolis through effective driver education. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, NUPRC, says work is ongoing on the metering of crude oil pipelines across the country. We also told you that Tropical Storm Horn is threatening to deliver a weekend blow to Hawaii. And in sports, the World Table Tennis Tournament, WTT, has fined Nigeria's Quadri Arena $5,000 for missing 2 WTT tournaments. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast, compiled by Adewale Oluwokoroku. I am Tammy Dayo. Anthony, many thanks for listening and do have an amazing Sunday.
Just listen to Traffic Radio so I know the fast lane. Say I wear my clothes, wear my shoe, carry my bag, hit the road, now so I go. I say, no hold up for me matter as long as I listen to Traffic Radio. No traffic for me matter as long as I tune to Traffic Radio. So I go. Now so I go. I say now so I go. Now so we dey go.
This is George Nathaniel, Traffic Radio
on point.
Listen up, you have to drive with caution. Our children or anybody could just be playing nearby. Speed thrills, but I also need you to know that it kills. It's your girl BOUQUI saying you gotta be careful.
Jehovah Jireh, you give me peace, you give me purpose.
n'abalị ise nke ọnwa Septemba afọ 2024 kpọmkwem n'elekere itoolu nke ụtụtụ kwa ụbọchị. Ọ bụ osote onye isi ala bụ Kashim Shettima ga-agbape ya bụ ọgbakọ. Ọtụtụ ndị ọzọ maara nke ekwe na-akụ ga-anọkwa ya, ndị minista, ndị isi otu dị iche iche tinyere ndị ntorobịa site na ngalaba dị iche iche. Ọbịa pụrụ iche bụ onye isi ala anyị Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ọgbakọ a bụ maka onye ntorobịa ọbụla nchọrọ itinye aka n'ịkwalite ala anyị. Debanye aha gị taa na bit.ly/PYS Summit 2024 maọbụ kpọọ akara 0806-628-8642. Ọ bụ otu APC National Youth Wing nke onye ndu ya bụ Dọkịta Abdullahi Ganduje na onye National Youth Leader bụ Dọkịta Dayo Israel wetara gị ozi a.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. We're still very much here. And now it is the midday show, the midday Sunday show on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Okay, let me bring you the list of songs I played earlier. I have played Gallant by Ada Ehi and also Gyra by Lima Blaze, of course, my provider. All right, time check in. The studio is 12:17. Let us now celebrate. We have birthday celebrants that will be celebrating today. Yes, it is your birthday, and we are giving shout out to you, appreciating God for His blessings and for His grace upon your life. Really, it's not easy witnessing another year. This time last year was a prayer point. Oh, God, keep me till next year, to my birthday next year. And God has done it. You're still very much on ground to see another year. We can't just do anything but to say thank you to God for His grace on your behalf. The first name on my list, I have Festus Olorun Lara Ekunjumi, son to Nelson Ekunjumi, a public analyst. Want to say happy birthday to you. Olorunwara, okay, Festus Olorunwara Ekunjumi, son to Nelson Ekunjumi, a public analyst. Want to say happy birthday to you. Babatunde Odunlano, aka Oda, that is your aka, but you are celebrating today. Happy birthday to you, Babatunde Odunlano. Cholulokwe Oyekalu, you're also celebrating. Happy birthday to you. Mrs. Isa Kende Toibat Abeke Ade at 51. Happy birthday to you. God keep you in the land of the living. All right, moving on. Kehinde Okunawa, happy birthday to you. We wish you the best of the day as you celebrate your birthday. And also, BC Ojo, veteran BC Ojo from Agege Rotary Club, you're also celebrating. Happy birthday to you. Adiola Ladetono, Public Affairs Officer from the Ministry of Information and Strategy. You're also on the list of those we are celebrating today. Happy birthday to you. We're still on a list of celebrants. We have Yemi Kolade, who is staff with Lagos State Signage and Advertisement Agency. That has happened. Happy birthday to you once again. Bamidele John Johnson, who is an ardent listener of the station. You're also celebrating. Happy birthday. All right, we have an artist, Tony Tetwila, who used to be back in the day, one of the celebrated Nigerian musician, is also celebrating. Happy birthday to Tony Tetwila. Today you clock another year. And finally, on my list of celebrants, I have Oluwole Ayokomi. You're also celebrating today. Happy birthday to you. To everyone who is celebrating, we wish you the best of the year. As you add up another year, happy birthday to you. God bless you and everything that concerns you. No, I guess. No, sir. No sighters. All right, let's go back to the traffic updates that we have for you at this time. Let's still bring it to your notice that around the Lowu axis, it says road construction by men of CCECC at Adeniji Ilubiri in West Simpson is ongoing. It says traffic is gradually moving back to Adekunle, but then we have officers very much on ground position doing the needful. Also, moving on to Masha Guda axis, taking it from Bode Thomas Junction inward and outward Babs and Masha onto Dunyo Relay. It is a good movement, likewise the return journey. The traffic from Bode Thomas Junction inward Eric Moore and road Abebe Village down to Gamon Bridge is also very good. If you're going towards Otuoba, connecting Lansing to Ogulano Junction, the traffic lights there is working and alternating different parts of the road, and so motorists have to slow down for just about few seconds before they can head on to their destination. Now we go further to Onile Gogoro, connecting Masha Bridge down to Kilo. You have it good. Nobi Streets to Nuro Oniwo, connecting Nepa, is approachable. Then if your journey still continues all the way to Census Agboyi, it is a good one, connecting Adelabu down to Masha as well as the return journey. Now traffic from Census to Olatunde Nimole, connecting Ayetoro down to Nepa Junction is good with functional traffic light. Still going further to Brown, connecting Pakwa Guda down to Ijisha Market is quite good and accessible. Now good traffic flow at Selo Quarter Link Bridge in Wadoshudi Expressway are very much in order. It says no impediments recorded. While we do not have issues on the road, we have traffic managers positioned doing the needful. All right, let's move on to Agege Pentinema axis, where we have better movement from Abatio inward Niger down to Total underneath the bridge. That area is very good. Now, the stretch of Old Departure Road to Agbatikuyo, Shofunde down to Keku to says no cars for Alam. Afala connecting to Niwaya Junction, Capito down to Mongoro, connecting Ashade Akanidoati all the way to Guinness is very much accessible this afternoon. Now, Akilo inward Mobile Ashade down to Dangote U-turn is also very friendly and breezy. Now, breezy, I said. Penn Cinema Bridge inward Oba Gunchi Odwera, connecting Wemco Metal Box all the way to Akma Junction, connecting Fumake is good to go. It says impediment is negative, while we have traffic managers on ground doing the needful and ensuring you have a good movement. While traffic is still a steady one around the Lakbere Junction axis, having more and more queues, but those who are trying to get from the 4th station just by the side of the road. Now the activities is just slightly affecting movement of all the motorists. As we are, from what I can see from the live camera, let me describe what I'm seeing. Now, commercial buses are creating another lane, aside from the one lane that motorists have been using for a while. All right, so commercial buses are also taking another lane. Okay, as it says, the lane, there is street connecting the main road. And so they are creating another lane going into that street, while those who are queuing by the roadside to get 4 are also maintaining their one-lane policy. Now, moving on to Ojota Interchange, it's still a good one around Ojota this afternoon. You have nothing to worry about. No, anytime from now, some major religious places will be out of service, and then we'll have more and more people on the road. But please drive with care, drive with caution, and do it in moderation. Also, for those who are coming in from Ikeja, they have it good until you are around testing ground where there is alternation taking place for all the motorists to head on to their destination this afternoon. So it's just about a few seconds, and afterwards you have it good. You have it really, really accessible. Lagos-Ibadan Expressway is still very good. From what I can see from the live camera, it's still very good at this time. Inward, outward, aside from commercial buses picking up passengers, you have it good and nothing for you to worry about. All good around the metropolis, except you have a different report you want to let us know, and you can do that by sending a message to 080 991 538-77127, or you can drop a message on 0809 9120 or you can join me as we praise God together. The music of Falabi Noor with Freke Umo every day.
say Lagos Traffic Radio. You know where you're supposed to. 96.1. Moving Lagos forward. My brother, just believe in you. Believe in what you tune into. No go back and forth to. You know where you're supposed to tune into. If you want to get some updates of how to move for Lagos, yo, I tell you. You know how it go for Lagos. Just tune into the radio. Traffic Radio go direct you to where you they go. Radio, yeah. No way supposed to. 96.1 Lagos Traffic Radio. Moving Lagos forward. You know where you supposed to. 96.1 Moving Lagos forward. You get Traffic Radio. Dolapo.
Timeliness begins with the letter T. We strive to maintain timeliness in disseminating information to our listeners, and that is why we are reliable. Being the most reliable radio station, providing traffic information in Africa is our vision. Maintaining the A status, which is accurate. Accuracy in serving you real-time traffic situation reports live from the roads in details. We are dynamic in every way. With the use of modern technology and well-motivated workforce, we keep you up to date with information on all modes of transportation, and that has been our objective. Being the first authentic traffic radio station in Africa. Lagos Traffic Radio, 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Time check in the studio is 12:59. We're taking a break for news at 1, and when we come back, more reports coming your way at the flip side of 1. Please stick with us.
Your home for timely, reliable, accurate, dynamic, innovative, and objective traffic reports. That's why we are your T Radio on 96.1 FM. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
News from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
Good afternoon and welcome to News at 1. I am Tammy Dayo. Anthony. The Lagos State government has reiterated its commitments to improve safety and ensure it is prioritized by the professional drivers operating within the metropolis through the effective driver education The Commissioner for Transportation, Oluwaseun Osiyemi, said this while speaking at the 2024 Driving School Instructors and Operators Train the Trainer workshop held at STO Resource Center, CBD, Alausa, Ikeja. Osiyemi underscored the vital role of driver education in achieving the United Nations Global Plan for the Decade of Action for Road Safety 2021 to 2030, aimed at cutting road traffic deaths and injuries by 50% in 2030. He revealed that the state government is advocating for the inclusion of driver education into school curricula as it will significantly reduce global road accidents and create a safer driving environment. Earlier, General Manager of Lagos State Drivers Institute, Lasri Afusat Tiamiu, said this year's theme, the role of driver education in road safety and economic development in the 21st century, was strategically planned in line with the State Development Plan, which highlights safety as a booster of economic development. General Manager of Lagos State Neighborhood Safety Agency, LNSA, Ifala Dayo, has reassured that safety and security agencies in the state will continue to work in tandem towards the security of lives and property. Oyekan gave the assurance while speaking at Part 9 of the 2024 mandated training for safety and security agencies in the state at the Lagos State Law Enforcement Training Institute, LETI. He said a visit to LETI is to encourage the officers and appreciate the willingness of the government to organize a program aimed at equipping the law enforcement officers in the state with the required knowledge and update them on the use of new law enforcement technologies. The Presidential Compressed Natural Gas Initiative, PCNGI, has launched 9 additional conversion centers to 55 existing conversion centers in Oyo and Ogun State. The launch of these 9 CNG conversion centers in Oyo and Ogun State puts the total number of states in with conversion center at 7. Speaking at the event in Ibadan, Oyo State, the Chief Executive Officer and Program Director, Michael Oluwagbemi, said the initiative is designed to mitigate the impact of fuel subsidy removal and promote a safer, cleaner, and more reliable transportation future for Nigeria. It stated that the initiative aimed to fulfill one of the key objectives of President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, while emphasizing the importance of Nigerians fully embracing the initiative. In Abeokuta, Ogun State, Oluwagemi commended the state for being a pioneer in adopting the CNG for transportation. Some former Nigerian ambassadors have expressed opinion that the new upward review of the fees for Nigerian passports will not reduce the Japa syndrome, but rather worsen the hardship afflicting the people. Former ambassador to the Philippines, Yemi Farumbi, explained that although the increments might not necessarily given the upsurge in inflation rate, the move will only worsen the hardship in the country. Also speaking, a former Nigeria consular to Cameroon, Rashid Akinkwoli, noted that there are important issues the government should concentrate on rather than increasing the passport fee, as more people are currently suffering from insecurity and the high inflation rates affecting prices of items. It's a record that Nigeria Immigration Service recently announced a 100% price increment for the passports would begin in September 1 to ensure the quality and integrity of Nigerian standard passport system. And now to foreign news. Hezbollah says it has completed the first phase of a retaliatory attack on Israel with a large number of missiles in response to the killing of Commander Fuad Shuk at the end of July. The Lebanese group said in a statement on Sunday that it fired more than 320 Kacha rockets at 11 Israeli military bases and barracks, including the Meron base and 4 sites in the occupied Golan Heights. The response was a hotly anticipated one, weeks in the making against Israel's targeted killings of senior commanders of Hezbollah and Hamas, mounting concern of regional escalation. Hezbollah said it targeted military bases to facilitate the passage of drones towards their desired targets deep inside Israel, and the drones have passed as planned. This comes as Israel launched a series of intense air raid on southern Lebanon early on Sunday in what it said was a preemptive attack launched when Hezbollah preparation to attack northern Israel was detected. And in sport, Super Eagles winger Moses Simon says he's not worried about the captaincy armband at Nantes. This is after Nantes manager Antonio Cambori handed the captain's armband to Cameroonian defender Jean-Charles Castellito for the 2024-2025 season, despite Nigeria's international consistency in the team. Reacting to this development via the club's website, Simon stated that he is more concerned about helping the team to win games and not the captaincy armband. It was recalled that Nantes manager Antonio Cambori handed the captain's armband to Cameroonian defender Jean-Charles Castellito for the 2024-2025 season, despite Nigeria's international consistency in the team. Just before we go, slow down at road junctions, intersections, and pedestrian crossing. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 961 FM. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and program live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website at www.trafficradio961.ng. Now, did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration completed the Lekki Free Trade and Jetty and offloading platform? You can get more details on Lagos State Government website. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Oluwokbaraku. I am Temi Dayo Anthony. Many thanks for listening.
Streetlights. Without the roads, there won't be the need for traffic lights. Without the roads, there won't be any need for the LATMA officials. Without you, there won't be the roads. Without you, there won't be us. Therefore, observe the rules of driving. A message from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Your home
For timely, reliable, accurate, dynamic, innovative, and objective traffic reports. That's why we are your T Radio on 96.1 FM. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
Soar beyond boundaries, enrich communities. The largest gathering of women changing history. It's the 2024 National Women's Conference, organized by the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials, Council, with the theme Soar Beyond Boundaries, enrich communities. Starting from Tuesday, 10 September to Wednesday, 11 September 2024 at the Convention Center, Eco Hotel and St. Victoria Island, Lagos. Time 9 a.m. daily. Renowned speakers will include Dr. Oluwatoni Adeyemi, Mrs. Temitope Okunu, Professor Rotimi Koka, and Honorable Mrs. Opayemi Akindele, among others, who will be sharing the wealth of experience on various topics on how to prevent and manage community diseases, transformative social welfare, and boy-child development, among others. Special guest of honor, opening ceremony, His Excellency Governor Umo Eno of Akwa Ibom State. Special guest for the closing ceremony, His Excellency Governor Abdullahi Sule of Nasarawa State. And special guest gracing the gala night, His Excellency Governor Ademola Adeleke of Osun State. Yes, there will be a gala night with mouth-watering prizes to be won. Conference fee is 120,000 naira for physical participants and 30,000 naira for virtual attendees. Physical stores are available. Come join us at the 2024 National Women's Conference as we inspire, empower, and soar beyond boundaries together. For more information, please visit our website www.council2024nwc.org. Announcer, Chairman, Council, Convener, NWC, Dr. Mrs. Claudiana Sanwo-Olu, Vice Chairman, Council, and Co-Convener, NWC, Chief Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat, Chairperson of the 2024 NWC, Professor Dr. Olufunke Adeyeye.
Suffering from stomach discomfort? To ease the discomfort, Jawasil Antacid Suspension. Jawasil neutralizes acidity. Jawasil Suspension is available in 100 milliliters and 200 milliliters with NAFTA certification. Proudly manufactured by Jawa International Limited, Plot 6, Abimbola Way, Isolo Industrial Estate, Isolo, Lagos. Email marketing.jawa@gmail.com. Jawasil Antacid Suspension, a potent antacid.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Welcome back from the newsroom. Now let's go on to other reports that we have for you coming in at this time. Traffic update coming in from Michibo Access. Says we have good movement on Paco Okiafa Jakande NNPC intersection Yano Ichibo Power Line Egbe. Connecting Sele Ilewi Synagogue at the moment. It says movement from Ojudo up to Cotton Roundabout and Route Old Garage is a steady movement, while returning from Ikoto intersection and Route Synagogue is moving at a steady rate. Now, approachable movement from Ilewi down to Selegbi Power Line Yanajibo NNPC Junction. A very slow one from Jakande Gate towards Kwako, and that's due to the bad portion of the road, coupled with alternation going on at the gate. Also have good movement putting with an outward mobistic towards Canoe, while officers physically positioned at various positions doing the needful. As it is, I'm sure a lot of religious places are out of service already. So please drive with care, drive with caution, and let's have good movements on the road. From the live camera, taking a look at K2 bus stop. K2 bus stop, like I said, it's steady movement. We have a bit of influx of vehicles around K2 bus stop. Also, commercial buses are doing their activities just by the side of the road, picking and dropping up passengers. That's also taking place. One will also have market activities, all encompassing, taking place at K2 bus stop. So motorists, be aware, be on the lookout, and drive with caution as you navigate around that area. Alrighty, Kedra access that's around Kurata Biola Way connecting to testing ground is also having a bit of influx. I'm seeing more and more vehicles heading towards that direction. Live from the camera right here in the studios. And for those who are going towards Latif Jakande access, they have no issues whatsoever. While those who are going towards Secretariat also have it good. No obstruction on the way. Now, so far, I'm so glad there were no reports of impediments on the ships. Hallelujah, somebody. And so shall it be till the end of it. A recent report of impediment cited nowhere. Officers positioned doing the needful, and you, our listener, and you, that pedestrian, also working on the right side of the road, driving on the right path of the road, and ensuring we have no issues whatsoever, having it good this Sunday afternoon. All right, I'm checking. The studio is 1:15. Still very much here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Let you know what's happening on the road. That's why we come into the studio every day, every time, to give you heads up about the traffic situation in Lagos and, of course, environs. All connecting access into Lagos will let you know what's happening so that you're able to prepare your movement to your destination. All right, while that is going on, let's go back to music. Now, this is one music I love so much, and it's coming in from Mike Abdul. It says Kudamida, featuring Adam. Of course, God will not leave you alone. It's the God that never leaves us hanging. He would always come through. Kudamida by Mike Abdul.
Kodamida, it don't leave me hanging, Kodamida. I am a testimony, Kodamida.
All the days of our life. Give me chance there by Bidemi Aloba featuring messaging. Bidemi Olava, I beg your pardon. Bidemi Olava featuring messaging will give me chance. And that brings the time to 1:25. So very much here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Bringing you traffic updates as it is coming in and looking at the weather. It looks really, really cloudy. I think the weather focus for today is really talks about rains at some point of the day. So just please be kitted and ensure you are in a safe and a secured place when it starts raining. All right, the roads are getting busy. Like I said, K2 access is on a steady one as it is quite busy with commercial activities taking place. Also, commercial buses picking and dropping of passengers at K2 bus stop. That is taking place there. And for those who are going towards Ikorodu, they have it good. For those who are going to other parts of K2, also have it good. But then just be on the lookout for the commercial buses picking and dropping passengers. And then going further to Ojota Interchange access. Ojota Interchange also have it good. No obstruction on the way whatsoever. I have it good this afternoon, Sunday afternoon it sees. Apart from few buses on the road, commercial activities also taking place by the side of the road. You have it good around Ojota Interchange this afternoon. All right, coming back to Alakbere Junction, it is a steady movement because of those who are trying to get fuel by the first station just by the side of the road. Now, I can see lots more officials present and helping motorists heading on to their destination navigate around the fuel queue. That's for those who are queuing just by the side of the road to get fuel around the first station. And this is around Alakbere Junction. That's where it is taking place. A traffic manager's position ensuring that motorists are not caught up in the queues for those who are trying to get fuel. Even though it's getting busy along that stretch, but it sees steady movements. Aside from where you have the queues, you have it good all the way to your destination. All right, taking a look at Latif Jakande axis. Latif Jakande is also very good to go this afternoon. No obstruction on your way whatsoever. Let me also remind you around Oluwu axis that we have construction work taking place around Oluwu. Then we have the men of CCECC at Adeniji in Wadi Luberi also connecting Simpson. The traffic is gathering momentum around there, but we have traffic managers position helping to open other motorists to manage or navigate their way around there. All right, just talking about the situation around Oluwu axis, and it still says slow movement all the way from Adekule in what Adeniji officers are on ground managing the situation. Yes, I have talked about it. I will certainly will keep reiterating it for those on the island to know that movements around Oluwu axis, taking it from Adeniji around Ilubiri in what Simpson is a bit on a slow and steady one because of the road construction taking place around that location. Aside from that, Ejigbo axis is good to go. Movement from Kwako connecting Okiafa, Jakande, NNPC intersection, Yana Ejigbo power line, Egbe, Sele, Ilewe down to Synagogue is a good movement. One movement from Mojodo up to Ikotu roundabout and Road Old Garage is a steady one. The return journey from Ikotu intersection and Road Synagogue moving at a steady rate. Approach of movement from Ilewe, Sele, Egbe, Power Line, Iyanejigbo, and NPC Junction, all good. Now it gets steady around Jakande Gate towards Kwako, and that's because of the bad portion of the road. Now, for those who ply that area real good, of course, you know what I'm talking about because of the bad portion of the road around there. Also, coupled with alternation going on at Gate. While we have movements putting with an outward majestic going towards Kano, a good one. officers physically positioned, doing the needful and ensuring you are not stuck in traffic. We're here at Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, keeping you abreast of traffic situation going on in Lagos and environs. Now let's go back to music. The music of Team Eternity from Ghana, Defe Defe. salvation in the Lord. We will always be joyful and have reasons to be happy and praise God for all He has done. The music of Joe Praise Dad, Joy Overflow, and that brings our time to 1:46. They're very much here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Now let's go to the flash update coming in, and it says road rehabilitation is presently going on at Country Club in Ward Niger. The road has been totally blocked. Motorists coming from General Hospital in Ward Maryland should connect Isaac John through Country Club and connect Leventis, then continue their journey in Ward Maryland. I'll take that again slowly. Now, road rehabilitation is presently ongoing at Country Club in Ward Niger. The road has been totally blocked. Now, motorists coming from General Hospital in Ward Maryland should connect Isaac John through Country Club and connect Leventis, then continue their journey in Ward Maryland. Now, this information just coming to us, and we certainly will keep reiterating it till the end of to the next program, and also to the end of other shift, so that you'll be aware about the situation around Mobolaji Bank Anthony in Ward Maryland. And also still letting you know that movements around 3rd Milan Bridge in Wadi Lubiri, there is also another construction taking place by men of the CCEC at Adeniji Ilubiri in Ward Simpson. It is still ongoing. Now there is slow movement all the way from Adekule in Ward Adeniji. It says our officers are on ground managing the situation and ensuring you are able to go on to your destination. Now let's go on to Ogoloncho axis, where we have busy movement from Majido in Ward Ogoloncho, and this is occasioned by high influx and commercial activities. The movement down to Antikeni, it is a good one, connecting Agric intersection all the way to Aruna. However, Aruna approaching Agric is busy down to Antikeni, and this is because of the rush hour after church. Ongoing road construction at Agric, coupled with commercial and bus activities at Antikeni in Ward Ogoloncho down to Itonwulu, and that has nothing for you to worry about around there. Obasakumade in Ward Ogoloncho is still very much in good shape, while Ibuti Police Post connecting St. Margaret, Ibash, the belt down to Ibubu is quite approachable, likewise the return journey. Ojogba in Ward Itailewa intersection is busy due to traffic interchange, and also high influx. Eresha Road in Ward Outward is good to go, very much good in shape. It says no impediment recorded. Officers on ground doing the needful and ensuring you have it good. We certainly would keep letting you know what's going on regarding traffic situation in Lagos and of course in Paris. Again, to let you know that around Mobolaji Bank Anthony Way in Ward Maryland, road rehabilitation is presently going on at Country Club in Ward Niger. The road has been totally blocked, while motorists coming from General Hospital in Ward Maryland should connect to Isaac John through Country Club and connect to Leventis, and from there they can continue their journey in Ward Maryland. Station is Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Time check is 1:49, and yes, we're still very much here in the studios. I'll let you know what's happening in Lagos and environs regarding traffic situation. Alakwara is still a steady movements because of those who are trying to get far. They're very much there. Though not affecting movements, they maintained the one-lane policy, but trust commercial bus drivers creating their own thing, doing their own thing, aside from what other people are doing on the road. So they are the ones, as I can see it, we're having steady movement there because commercial bus drivers are picking and dropping passengers just by the side of those who were killed to get fuel. And this is affecting movement of other motorists navigating around there and heading on to their destination. But besides that, good movement at the Jota interchange, good movement at Lactive Jakonde axis, good movement around K2 axis also. If you're going towards Ikeja, it is a good one, while Lagos-Ibadan Expressway is also quite good and accessible. All the parts of Lagos are good, except your area where you have a different reports. But for now, the areas we're trailing have good movements, apart from the ones that have construction taking place there. We'll certainly keep letting you know. For those who haven't heard about it, we'll keep letting you know the construction work is taking place around Mobolaji Bank, Anthony Way, and also the 3rd Milan in Ward, Adenichi and Iluberi axis. We also have work taking place there. Our testimony Jaga coming your way in Aswaisiam.
Hey, Nazo, hey. Jaga is here, Jesus is here.